episode 1247 of FloWrestling Radio, live from Austin, Texas. I'm your host, Christian Pyles, and joining us, maybe perhaps for the first time ever, on our brand new Amazon Prime Fast channel. So you can watch us on Facebook, on YouTube, on the Flow Sports app, and also now on Amazon Prime. Very exciting stuff. Whole Flow Sports channel there on Prime. You can check that out, as I'm sure you probably have a Prime membership. So check that out on Amazon Video. I'm Christian Pyles. Mentioned that I've been gone. Now I'm back. Joining me, the trusty duo of Father John Kozak. He's here joining us live. And then also, of course, James Dean Rader. He's also here. Barton Springs. It is a hot time of year. He's got the Barton Springs. This is a good time of year to go to Barton Springs. It was 103 yesterday. Oh, my word. Yesterday and the day before. These are the dog days, but I tell you what, it's right around the corner. July's almost August.
These aren't the dog days in Texas. The dog days are September when it's still 100 degrees.
It's still hot.
And then October when it's still 90-something.
When Tyler's getting married and we're wearing suits and we're outside. But we're going to love it.
Those are the dog days.
That's going to be a great day. A day we'll never forget. Okay. So much to get into. Not really. But JD's got a big segment cooked up for us.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about his NCAA predictions. Apparently, I learned that JD and I have beef. Mm-hmm. We'll maybe squash it, or maybe the beef will get escalated. We don't know. That's the thing about beef.
I got to hit up Kozak. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Beef situation.
That's a good guy to know if you need some beef. A couple odds and ends. I'll give my brief reactions just to Ben Askren's performance on RAF and everything that was. And, yeah, JD, why don't you take it away?
Let's start with our big segment of the show, my 2027 NCAA championship predictions. I gave these out right at the end of the regular season, but I updated them. Actually, it's an exclusive for the listeners.
Wow.
Because the updated prediction rankings are actually not out on the website yet.
Ooh.
Only the old ones. So you're getting a little preview, a little sneak peek. They'll be out later today. Maybe if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, maybe they're already out. No way to know for sure. But these right now are not live. So if you're listening live, this is a sneak peek of my NCAA prediction. So I want to get your live countdown. I want to get your live reactions. You don't know them yet. Let's start at 125.
Okay.
Champion, Luke Lodahl. No surprise. Then rounding out your All-Americans. I went all the way through the round of 16. Rounding out All-Americans are Troy Spratley in second place, V-Rob third, Mark Anthony McGowan fourth, Jory Volk fifth, Nico Provo sixth, Eddie Ventresca 7, Anthony Knox 8. Thoughts?
I think Anthony Knox will be a top 4 or 5 guy.
Wow.
I think.
Who do you think he's better than?
I think he would. I like the matchup of him and McGowan, personally. I think Provo's got a little more upside there.
Provo or Knox?
Well, I think Knox, obviously. But I think Provo, I mean, he got third last year. Just you wonder the NCAA tournament he had and how many points he scored and just how good he looked. Does that have a momentum that carries into this season? Because that wasn't necessarily the case for Nico all year long. He was good all year long. 25 was kind of a revolving door outside of Luke.
So I put him at 6.
Yeah.
I thought that was fair.
That is a fair half measure. But yeah, I just think overall talent, I think he's got a lot of it. And so I think him and Knox are a little undervalued potentially. Spratley getting second again, I don't know. Vince has proven to be a tough matchup for Troy. I know he beat him, but that's been a tough guy for him to beat. And then I think Provo's a tough one for him as well. So those are my main quibbles, or how I think you've got the right 8. If I'm looking outside your top 8, like who could enter that's not there. Maybe think about someone like I can't get there with Leo yet. I mean, he wrestled one match and just has not been able to get on the mat. I want to be excited about Leo. he hasn't given us much to be excited about other than his great high school career. So I think the talent's there, but availability is super important, and I want to see
You
that.
got there with Knox.
Huh?
You got there with Knox. You're already putting him top 4.
Knox was wrestling last year. Knox went life or death with Buzakis last year. Knox has been competing. He's been on the mat. He has no health issues.
True.
So there's
Which is why I put him in the top 8.
there's a big difference there in my opinion.
I don't know who Ohio State's going to throw out. I don't think Buzakis is doing it again. So but I feel like all these guys have about the kind of. You think he's going to do it again? He needs to if he wants to.
For the team.
For the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he goes down again. I think Isaiah Cortez is a guy.
Oh, that's a good one.
I would put him in the round of 12 or even on the podium. It's just really tough, and I see like
It's a solid top 8.
who
That's
do you
why
take
it's
out?
Exactly.
Who do you take out? I mean, Eddie. I mean, he wasn't last year, but I feel like Eddie's
going to be in the round of 12.
going to be in the round of 12. He's
Right?
going to.
Well, if not, still on the front side.
Yeah. Like, do you take Jory out? Do you take? I mean, McGowan was sort of he was a random NCAA finalist, but like, it wasn't super unreasonable either. I think we all kind of thought Mark was.
Not random. He should have been the year before. Not in the finals,
Well,
but
Could have beat V-Rob.
That was like round
Yeah, it could have beat
16.
V-Rob the year before. It is funny, like, looking at this list, and I told the chat, if you're in the chat, keep us honest. Keep JD honest if you missed anyone.
I might have. This is
may have.
kind of off the dome. So I might have missed, a high school kid coming in, too, or a guy coming off red shirt or medical that I kind of forgot about.
But, like, what I was going to say is, I feel like the last few years at 125 has been like, I don't really know about this weight. Like, anybody could be number one. And I feel like it's established a little bit more moving into next year.
Sort of.
But it feels like a really deep. Like, it's super deep. A lot of these guys I feel really good about, to where I feel like there's going to be a more consistent top 10-ish type of guys.
If Luke Lillidahl wasn't in this weight class and just pretend he's going up or
Oh, my
graduated.
God. The title contenders is like 12 deep.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
Troy, Vince, Mark, Jory, Nico, Eddie, Knox. I'd put him at.
Buzakis you would put in if he's.
You would have to.
Where are you going to put Buzakis if he goes back down?
Probably round of 12.
Yeah.
But there's crazy upside there, too.
Yeah.
I think Cortez is another guy. I'll say it again. Really, I just like what Cornell does, and I think he's going to do a good job. I don't think he's Knox, and I think Knox transferring out actually made things a little simpler for Cornell at 25.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what he does next year. I think he's got way more upside than Nicolar, than Macron. Witt, we'll see.
I
He got
agree.
some wild
Round of 12 and
results
round of
last
16, it's almost interchangeable.
Yeah, but to me, it's like, I just think the upside. That's why I'd move guys like that down, and the upside youngsters like Isaiah up. Yeah, those are my main things. I mean, we still have not seen Robinson Lillidahl, have we?
No.
It's one I've wanted to see, and really, I mean,
We will this year, not they're both Big Ten.
hopefully, Big Ten. Now we'll see it, but these things have a way of not happening sometimes just because of schedules, and also Big Ten's is crazy and guys get knocked off. But it feels like we would see it now. But I think of the guys that can challenge Luke, I think Vince actually has the skill set to make life more difficult for him.
Sure. All right, let's go 133.
133. All
What's
right.
up, Forrest Kozak?
Let me get it.
I got
Okay.
Jack's repeating.
Jack's repeat. You got the same order.
Wow.
Bro just copied and pasted
Copy
last
and
year's
paste.
exam. Bro, there's no way this happens.
Yeah, but it's like, who knows? And I feel like with these 4 on any given day, they're going to be in mix up the
Yeah.
order, right? And it depends on bracket, too, obviously. So it's kind of just like, here's the default. I don't know. Okay, here's a safe play.
Yeah.
You thinking Marcus won?
No. No.
What would your top 4 be?
I'd put Jax on top. I'd maybe go Marcus second, Seidel third, Davino fourth. Just to, if I wanted to mix it up, that'd be the order. I just feel like Marcus, How many times is he not going to make the finals? I don't know. Seidel's...
He was sick. He was sick at NCAA.
I know. That's what he said. And that does matter whether you want it to or not. And you think about how close he was with Divino in those semis.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, obviously,
Every time
absolutely,
they
you could
wrestle.
jumble up those 4.
I want to see Seidel, Divino, and then I want to see Seidel Blaze again.
Yes.
Just because of how that
dominated.
third, yeah, Aaron Seidel, like I feel like he should be the favorite the next time I wrestle Marcus Blaze in folk style.
Yeah. A ride like that, memorable. Can Seidel, I mean, what can Crookham do also?
If he's healthy, he can be really good.
Oh, he got Christ on the podium.
I also like how you put 3 Seidel and 3 Marcus Blaze.
What'd I do?
You put the double bronze at
Double bronze.
Well, that's probably because I had Marcus Blaze 3 at one point and just moved him
I don't know
down.
what to
him
do.
down. Vandy, this is it. This weight's not deep. Well, remember, we had some, who was the 8 seed last year? No, the 9? It was a pretty crazy.
Oh, it was it Lopez?
Markel Baker.
Or Markel Baker?
Yeah. Also, what do we think? I was just at Lehigh, so I'm a little Lehigh. Like
Keanu Dillard?
Keanu 25. Is it
I don't
Lopez
know.
30? Lopes 33. Does Ziegler get in?
I like Keanu Dillard a lot. But
Yeah,
I feel like Lopes is probably the guy at 33.
I think Keanu's a 25. Personally, so we'll see. Who else do I mean, Knox. I like this order. I feel like the top 4 is pretty well established. Crookham could get in there. He's the one guy I would see that could disrupt that top 4. I think that goes without saying.
He just got to get there.
He's got to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Gunnar Andrick, I love that. Tim Flynn got an extension. That's great for the Mountaineers. Man, is this really it? Check the chat. Are there any other guys? It just feels like lacking. I guess Zan Fugit is a pretty freaking salty round of 12er. Yeah,
I
okay.
think this is it. 41?
Now,
41's a big one.
this is crazy. And, does Jax move up?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like now's the time. I feel like it. Why not now? Why not start getting bigger? Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Go ahead. Let's just go to 41 now. I just saw it.
I went back and forth. I'm going Luke Stanich. Wow. NCAA champion over Bo Bassett.
Over Ono.
Over Ono.
This is so wild.
It is funny because Christian and I have not looked at these
This is live reaction.
at all. This
yeah?
is live reaction. So
My previous ranking, I had Nate Desmond in because I was like, I think Nate's really solid. He's going to be the guy. I don't know if Ono's going to be focused already. I'm back in on Ono. Maybe it's the funny kale cookie videos. I don't know. But I'm back in on Ono being in the lineup. I feel like he's going to be an undeniable guy. But will his folk style be up enough to where he can beat Bo Bass and Luke Stanich? That's where I have questions, which is why I put him third. I was kind of like Bo Bassett's NCAA champion, freshman, but then I'm like, Stanich didn't wrestle him this year, but he had his number 2 years ago. Now Bo's gotten a lot better.
Did you listen to my Stanich interview?
No.
This is a confident young man. I'll tell you that much.
I feel like he has a right to be confident. He's really good.
Yeah, he's really good. Definitely believes. Okay, let's start with number 3, Masa Ono, because I actually have been thinking so much about this because I think I'm normal, and I want to see it so bad.
Part of this might be like willingness to happen.
Of course. And then I just say this sentence. Cale Sanderson is going to start someone who has wrestled 0 folk style matches on his team that has 2 other really good guys. Because I think it's more likely to be Braden Davis than Nate Desmond at 41. So I don't know. The more he's there, the less he wrestles, and the more I feel like he's just kind of just
An LWC guy.
in LWC, kind of experiencing. He's a great ambassador for the program. He's just a great guy to have around, and I feel like that's more his purpose than contributing to the college team. At least that's just my read as an outside viewer of Penn State. And so I struggle to see him in the lineup. I would never deny that he can do anything. Because what he did at the World Championships in 2024 was unbelievable. But since that time, he's been on the. And you think about like, folk style is really, really different, and it's just he's a fast twitch athlete that's gonna have to manage 7 minutes, where he's so good on his feet. But is he gonna be like he gets 7 takedowns in a match? Good
Against some of these guys, yes.
some of these guys, but
Also at 41.
you got to think about what the standard is at Penn State, though. It's like not to be able to beat, the round of 16 guys badly, but like, are you a top 4 guy?
Well, he might only have to beat top 8 if Braden Davis and Nate Desmond are his competition at the weight.
That's true.
Those guys are in this weight. Those guys are what's their ceiling? 5th, 4th,
4th,
yeah,
3rd. I mean, Etchemandia, Braden Davis.
it's a match.
It's a match, guys.
I mean, Braden Davis did.
I don't know if Anthony Etchemandia is going to go 41 or 49. I think 41's better for the lineup.
What did Braden go last year? 1 and 2, 2 and 2,
Yeah, something like that.
and
Not
then
the standard.
I mean Nate Desmond.
That's the standard.
Nate Desmond went overtime with Dylan Ragusin, who did not qualify.
Yeah, these guys are. That's true.
These are very, very good wrestlers, but they are not your multiple-time national champion level wrestlers.
I feel like Braden had moments. This may be my Jimmy Gulabon of the modern era.
No, yeah,
I mean,
he's
against
really good.
Brock Hardy, yeah, he's how he was beating him until the
I know.
third period.
I know.
He is very good, and he has high potential. But you're giving all these guys your youngsters bonus
But
for
they've wrestled
a-
folk style their entire lives. Massa hasn't. Like, he didn't do anything last year.
Yeah,
He just trained.
You also
And
give.
now he's
Yeah,
back.
he was focusing on defending chop cross wrists.
I know, but now
I don't know if he was or not. But.
he's he's back wrestling freestyle.
Yep, and he's going to be locked in on Japan's qualification process throughout the year because it's 2027, year
Right.
before Olympics. I know all this.
But you know what? I love it because how badly do we want to see it? I just want to see it so bad. Or I'll say this: Oklahoma State's going to place higher than 8th at 141.
Okay.
I don't know who. I would guess Jordan Rainey. I would put him.
Tegan he was my
Could be Jaden.
whatever, or he was my pick to be the guy when I came out with these in March. But yeah, I don't know.
You're not gonna have 2 Rainey.
I haven't had eyes on Jordan wrestling folk style in a while, which is maybe why I put him low.
You didn't watch the Kentucky State tournament?
I did not watch the
Well.
coronation of the Kentucky State tournament,
I think
and then he didn't wrestle freestyle.
they're getting ready. They're getting ready.
Yeah,
They know what's in front of them for this year, and I think it's going to be a Rainey versus Rainey potentially at 41
That's wild.
with Tegan there as well. I mean, this is just. But here's my point.
tell me, Cowboy Christian.
Jack's moving up now. Makes sense. I think it makes sense for this weight class, 141. I like the way it's constructed for him. Bo is there.
His best friend.
And you know what? Maybe they want to avoid that for a time, and I would understand that. But it's like it's either now or it's later. And also, you have great options down below. I think the Rainies could be 33s, right? And so Jax is your big piece there, and he's got 65 aspirations, and you can set him up down the line a little bit better maybe for freestyle while growing into this weight class. And really, I think he's gonna do really well.
Oh man.
Could both Rainies go 33? Didn't one of them compete at like 44 this year?
They're shapeshifters. They can get
That is true.
They can get real big. But
They can also miss weight when they get real small sometimes.
real small.
It's happened.
I need 4 years of Jax Forrest, Bo Bassett.
That's possible.
Give me that. That's what if I'm picking, if I'm the one who's ordering all of this, I'm saying, yep. Give me Jax Forrest, Bo Bassett at 141 this year. I need it.
Yeah, I want to see that too. Sort of. Sort of. I get the Luke call. I think two things. Folk style is Bo Bassett's best style. And I think that's acknowledged, right? Even though he's in Final X. He's better at folk style. 7 minutes. Not that Stanich has he ever gassed. I don't recall that. But still, it's not always about 7 minutes with Bo Bassett gets you tired. It's 7 minutes with Bo Bassett's point scoring potential, which is insane. Which he can make things happen from his feet. He can make things happen counter offense. He can make things happen from the top position. And when you have a guy like that, avoiding, and if you can't ride him, which maybe Luke can, if he's got a vulnerability, it's from bottom. But if you're Bo Bassett, if you're in a match like this with a Luke Stanich, why even go under? Why even waste time? What does everyone want you to do? Like, man, if I can ride him, I can stall it, like get 30, 40 seconds just to like settle things down.
Unless it's really tight and you can get out in 5 seconds.
That's true.
Then you would go bottom. But if you feel like there's a chance he rides you for even 20 seconds, 25 seconds, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah. With the, so I just think Bo's point scoring potential is so immense. It's going to be tough to pick against him. Mm-hmm. But Luke has earned the benefit of the number one ranking and the favorite designation based on those freestyle wins. He can do it. He can absolutely do it. It's not, I think people are, and why I hesitate to even do it is because I think so many people are going to be very quick to pick Bo to win this weight. And I just gave an explanation why he'll probably be my pick, but I think not enough people will give Luke a real shot here. And I think not enough people will be giving Rainey a shot here. And I think he's a guy that he can be a Saturday night guy. He can be a top 3 guy. And what you have with someone like Jordan Rainey, who would be probably my guess, is someone with great, regardless of his placement at NCAAs, he will have champion contribution potentially. I'm projecting that. I think he's going to be a guy that's going to score a lot of bonus points. I think he's going to be
a point scorer.
He's going to be a guy who could get 3rd or 4th and score 18 to 21 points, which is incredible contribution and necessary contribution for Oklahoma State if they're going to do what they say that people think they can do, right, which is challenge Penn State. This has got to be a weight where Penn State struggles, and it's got to be a weight where Oklahoma State gets top 3 or 4 contribution. To the other side of that with Jax, do you feel – here's what makes it interesting. Jax can go either way and he can win. We know this. Could they go down into that 33 weight class, the Cowboys, and get into that insane top 4 with Marcus and Davino and Seidel and Crookham? Maybe that's a bigger question. Whereas I feel like this is a weight that is more that it's not as tough. The weight's not as tough. And so maybe for Oklahoma State it is better to have the Rainies go 41.
I don't know.
That's why it's July, but these are the things. What do you think, John?
Sorry, I'm responding to the chat.
It better be important.
No, it's not that important.
Another tough freshman in this weight that I put, Kellen Wolbert.
Man, I just can't.
Yeah.
I like Kellen's upside, but
I give him around a 16.
Feels like every 2 months he loses to someone. I'm like, what?
So somebody in the chat was like, well, the Rainies are different weights. Why do you think that they would try to wrestle off for the same spot? I think the point is obvious in that where else are they going to fit in? There's going to be one spot available between 133 and 141. They're not you think they're going to beat Jax Forrest, or you think they're going to beat Sergio Vega if you think they're a 41 or 49 or a 33, 49. So there's going to be one spot. It doesn't matter if Jordan's better weight is 149 or 141 and Jaden's better weight is 133. Like, they're going to be forced to go to the same weight, or they're going to be forced to beat Sergio Vega or Jax Forrest. So, like, that's the logic there.
And they don't shy away from that.
Right.
They've wrestled each other before. It's not like a thing. Like, I'm sure there's some emotions with it, but like, it's just not something that scares the Rainies.
They wrestled off for the U17 freestyle world team spot.
Yes.
A couple years ago.
Yeah. So they've done it before, and they could do it again here. So that's just what I expect to happen. They have some flexibility, not a ton, because you have Robidoux a stopgap at 57. Like, he's not changing. Sergio has to go 49. So yeah, it's kind of like they're forced there. Mm-hmm. The only flexibility is, like, could Jax go up?
Yeah.
I put Buzakis in at 41. I don't know if he's not going to be there. Maybe Carson Brown, who I think will be a pretty solid.
They like him.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be I don't think he's All-American next year, but maybe you're looking at like around a 16 guy, something like that. I also really like Tyler DeCraker. He'll be at Minnesota, but
it's tough.
Von Barr's there, so he would have to move up. But I don't know who Minnesota has at 49. And if he would want to move up. But the whole new 5-for-5 thing kind of throws a wrench into guys red shirting. So I would think Von Bar would be the guy, and the Kraker's going to have to sit a year, but we'll see. Yeah. Or maybe the Kraker goes up.
Right.
49.
Yeah, we might have to move quick on these, or just split it up into two shows.
Why would we do that? We should go slow, and if we have to do two shows, that's fine.
It's almost 9:30.
That's okay.
We're just taking our time.
Let us cook, Kozak.
Yeah. Well, it's been a little while since we've all been together.
I know.
So it's kind of, it's kind of nice.
It is nice.
Okay. 149, JD. Show us what you got.
Sergio Vega repeat. Cowboy Christian obviously loves that. over the returning champ.
I love Aiden Valencia. I love Caleb Henson. There's a Hokie on here. What are you talking about?
I know.
I have.
But when you got the next Kale, you got to crown him.
Oh, my gosh. The next Kale. Give me a break.
Yeah, this is similar to 133. These top four are pretty interchangeable in my mind. Any given day, any of them could win. I felt like maybe Sergio could, I don't want to even say separate himself, but he could kind of maybe establish himself as a guy. I don't know. And you could maybe even toss Jackson Joy in there on his best day.
Okay, so I am on board with the Sergio repeat. I think his game is going to translate great up at 49. He's just going to be so tough to take down even up there. And I think Aiden Valencia is maybe the toughest matchup for him because I think he's the best leg attacker at this weight class. I think in some ways Henson is a really tough matchup because he has had to. I think he's an underrated tactical wrestler, and I think he's an underrated finisher. And this is a guy who's had to prepare for Ridge Lovett a lot. One of the tougher guys to finish on, particularly backdoor, where Sergio is very, problematic.
I might have disrespected Caleb by putting him below Shane. That could just be a symptom of not seeing him in.
He did beat Caleb in their only meeting in folk style. So there's that. I don't think there's any order where you can properly respect or disrespect any of these guys just because, Aiden is the returning champion, but he was the 7 seed, 9 seed, something like that. 7, I think. But
was it the 10?
Maybe the 10.
Yeah, he was the 10.
Yeah. 10-7 wrestle each other. All right. I don't have any issue with this top four. It's probably how I would do it. I think Henson and Valencia will go back and forth this year. I could see Caleb doing well off the scale of a dual meet and maybe at ACCs. Aiden gets it in the rubber match.
I'm not used to Stanford being in the ACC.
No, that's wild.
The All Coast Conference. So I think that's notable. It does feel like if anyone separates, it would be Sergio, right? Just because what he did as a true freshman, can he get a little better? Can he get a little more offensive? He did still have some close matches, but I think there's 4 really solid title contenders here. But it does feel like this will be the conclusion, at least at the top for most people. Although I'm curious, maybe start a poll, Kozak. I'm curious what most people think about this weight.
I'm not sure who Iowa State's guy will be, but I feel like they're both equal level here. That's why I put the slash. Pinheiro or
Iowa State getting 2 All-Americans.
Jacob Frost. And I did the exact same thing at 157 with them because I assume whichever one doesn't make it, it's just going to bump up. And I feel like they're both the same level at 57 as well. There are some weights where I was like, this guy would be top 8 if he wasn't behind, like a national champion or something like at Oklahoma State. But with these 2 guys, I just put a slash because I'm like, toss either one out.
Clear rider block hate. Don't like it. Guy on the podium looked great last year, coming into his own.
Yeah, well, it's because Sergio
because of Cross Wasilewski and Pinheiro and
Didn't
Jacob
he lose
Frost?
to Cross Was?
Regardless.
Rider block. He beat Swiderski.
Who
and
lost to Cross.
Yeah, I don't know if they.
I don't think they hit.
They didn't hit?
I don't
He
think they
outplaced
hit it.
Cross.
NCAAs. He outplaced them by a spot.
When
Yeah.
Ryder get 6th and Cross got 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I guess
you're-
I am hating on
you're hating
Ryder.
hard.
Dang. I didn't realize.
Well, man, this is honestly a very, very deep weight class because I really like Biskins. I really like Ethan Styles.
Is he going 49 again?
No.
I didn't. Okay. I'd heard maybe he was moving up. Is he going all the way up to 65?
I think so.
Big style. I don't know if that's good for Ethan.
We need. Yeah, I don't like it. But, yeah, Looted Nation. Looted Nation is lean. That's kind of how it should be.
So if he's out, I don't know who I'm tossing in at that last round of 16 spot. Cade Brown. Maybe who would Ohio State's 49 be?
Freaking, they told me.
Cade? Carson's brother?
Yeah, I think so.
Joffrey would also maybe be in there.
Oh yeah, from
Capusta's tough.
K. Brown and Maddox Shaw.
Capusta?
Lucas Capusta?
You got Kyler Larkin.
Cade Brown or maybe
Yeah.
Shaw.
Yeah. Hey, Kyler Larkin down at
Both those are solid.
Kyler Larkin's place.
round of
this year.
16.
Kyler Larkin on the podium.
What's the
Oh, is he going to be Ryder Block?
Yeah, he could.
Oh, Ryder Block hate.
Well, he wasn't in the field last year. Cross was, and whatever Iowa State Cyclone was out there. It's going to be tough to get on this. There's a lot of potential All-Americans, and then this top 4 is going to make it so much harder. It's going to make a crazy round of 12. But no, I think Larkin gets on there. I think he's really good.
I like that 149 has been more there's more established guys here this year, and I feel like there was last year. And maybe that's just the time of guys, getting wins and performing at NCAAs. But last year was just kind of oh man, after the top, whatever, what do we got? And now it feels like 49 is a really strong weight, at the top 12 or so.
Well, to counter that, Aiden Valencia was the 10 seed.
Yeah,
And he won.
I know.
Nini is kind of a dark horse out there pick for me. Mm-hmm. He's a guy, I just watched him at U20 Worlds, and I was like, I really like this kid. So this could come back and make me look really dumb. Putting him in
Got him behind Kyler Larkin.
I like him
for the record, and Sergio Limley. Okay.
ahead of.
You have Limley ahead.
I don't like Sergio at 49.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I like him at 41.
I do too. But
Yep.
for the record, I do too. But yeah, I think Kyler had a great year last year. I guess they were pulling a ton of weight, and I'm high on the Larkin.
I felt like based off of his year and moving up 2 weights, round of 16 was a fair placement. And I feel like you're the one going out there being for sure
Yes.
podium.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
I know it's out there, but I believe it.
Which I don't hate. Obviously there's a lot of potential there. Very good talent, very skilled.
Mark this take: Kyler Larkin, All-American, 2026. 7.
Marked.
Mark this. We need a system that like.
We need somebody who just watches and is like, keeps track of all our takes and predictions.
Well, it feels like that would be an us thing, but like we need some sort of
Get the quantity.
like we need to set an alarm or like a calendar date, like okay, March of 20, like reminder. Christian said this, this, and this.
I think that can be something for the chat. You know?
We're challenging the chat. Those ne'er do wells.
Yeah. I think they can do it.
You always do well, not nair.
All right, let's move up to 157.
157. Okay.
So
Do we want to stop here, or do we just want to keep
I don't know.
going?
it's only 935.
I know. I'm just saying we got we have some other things to talk about.
Yeah.
We have a few other.
We got a bunch of
We
questions.
got lots of questions.
A lot of
Questions.
inquiries.
I just don't, how much time you want to leave for questions?
Those super chats. Everyone taking.
It's the summer. Everyone's on.
Everyone's spending-
Summer break.
They're saving
summer
up for the
spending.
beach.
We had a couple of supers last show.
Nice.
Just a couple of supers. Okay, 57. Take it away.
All right. I gave Jack's repeat when Oklahoma State at 33.
Mm-hmm.
So 57, I gave it to Duke.
Yes. He's still a freshman too.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, that's the other thing we got to talk about.
We got to talk about this too. So what are we going to start
What do we
calling?
call these people?
What do we call? What's the name of like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior? What do you call those names? Titles?
Class of the
Class?
year? Class?
Isn't there a name for
Call
it?
it class, I think.
Like, yeah, class. How do we define these classmen? Because I feel like you have to call a first year a freshman, and you have to call a last year a senior. Mm-hmm. But that's the 5th year now. There's an extra year in there. What do we say?
I think we
We
just.
create a term.
I just think you just do numbers.
1, 2, 3,
This
4,
is a
5.
1.
I mean, this
First
is what
year,
like
second year.
some of the fancy school places, like UVA, they don't even do it. They say, "Yeah, I'm a first year, second year." So maybe we should adopt that.
I don't know if I can get behind that.
I don't like it. Listen, I want to call the first year guys a freshman. I want to call the last year guys senior. That's what I want to do. But I don't think that's going to be helpful in any.
I think we might have to go 4th year is still senior, 5th year is super senior.
But if you say someone's a senior and they have a year left, that just sounds nuts.
Senior
You're
just
gonna
means
sound-
old, which 4th year is old.
I guess. I don't like it. I think we just do numbers. Otherwise,
Just like if you call a regular person a senior, it doesn't mean they're on their last leg. It just means they're older.
yeah, Dad.
Peter James
Right?
says the word you were looking for was cohort.
Thank you. See,
What?
I'm not stupid.
You were not looking for the word cohort,
Yep.
JD.
Yes, I was.
you just bailed JD out.
It's my guy.
Let's see. Jason Bryant says freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, 5th.
Okay.
Okay.
Little mix of
Okay, I
I
everything.
like this. Yes. Shout out Jason.
Cameron B in the chat says 5th year is UNC.
Cameron Diaz.
So freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, UNC.
Okay.
We could do that.
It would be hilarious to watch like the 70-year-old dudes that go to NCAAs hobble around and be like, calling other people unks, like these
That would be funny.
22-year-olds unks and 23-year-olds unks. A term they have no idea even
They
exists
don't even know.
until now.
I just like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just because it's keeps things nice and simple.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows what you are.
But here's where it's going to get these first couple years of it with the double rules.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like, oh, he's a senior, but he's grandfathered
Yeah.
rules.
How do we know who's?
It will make overlap much simpler to just go, he's been in college for 4
Yeah.
years.
And then how do you know they're not going to change eligibility rules in 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're back at this problem all over again.
Yeah.
I'm OS. I can't stop calling somebody a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
Yeah. I
OS for life.
I don't want to, but I just feel like if it doesn't help, it doesn't help. This weight is so dumb. It's once again the best weight in college wrestling. Crazy to see it again. Back-to-back years. Colin Guy, round of 12, sounds insane. And then you look at who's ranked ahead of him. It's like, okay. I mean, look at ACC. He'll be tested there with Cardenas and Shapiro. Oh, wait. Shapiro's not in the ACC. He's probably going to be Nebraska. Sounds like, even though I don't know how that works.
I was about to say, then take Shapiro out. I don't know who goes in.
Yeah, I don't understand this. It sounds like he doesn't want to wrestle next year, but who's going to pay him to not wrestle?
Meyer doesn't want to wrestle next year?
He wanted to redshirt, and then the rules changed, and now he's like, well, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he could still redshirt.
You could opt into old rules.
I know, but you're going to transfer in red? I don't know. Is that not totally strange?
It is silly, yeah.
This is a long-term investment.
And it's not, though.
Invest now and it pays off in a year.
It's not a long-term investment. It's very short-term, and the whole so I don't get it. So I would take Meyer out and move Colin Guy in. I think he'll place. True freshman, All-American, figured a lot out. I think he's going to be fine for 57. But this weight, man, there's just
Great
not
weight.
Cannon back-to-back. Waters, Cardenas.
Is Jordan Williams going to be wrestling?
I don't know.
Because if he is, he'd be potentially like around a 16 guy.
Yeah, I would agree.
Around a 12.
I would agree with that.
And then there's always the question of like Tyler Kozak.
True.
He looms.
But like Duke Robidoux, I mean,
Flip a
PJ,
coin.
is it a coin flip match?
Watch their NCAA match and tell me it's not a coin flip match.
Yeah, I know.
And you're telling me like one has separated themselves from the other? No.
Yeah.
We thought PJ had separated himself. Like, we were all talking like, yeah, this is a different PJ at NCAAs. And then Landon went out and, beat him in that match. But that was, I mean, it was controversial, and like the way it was, playing out, it was, you feel like you wrestle that again and maybe PJ wins, but.
Yeah, maybe, but it's like, okay, that's still, in my opinion, going to be a very close, winnable match for Landon.
Mm-hmm.
But because of everything we said, that's why I gave it to PJ.
Yeah.
Man. I think most people are going to do this and pick PJ, but.
I'm not counting Landon out.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Literally, part of this was because I gave Jax 33. Mm-hmm. So I was like, whatever.
Jax was
Penn State needs a bone. I'll toss him one.
fine. Yeah, help them out. They're struggling. It feels like PJ should not be an NCAA champion.
I also originally had, when I did these in March, had PJ moving up to 65, Mitchell 74, slip Kozak in, but 5 for 5, Jaden James.
I feel like Mitchell needs to go 74 still. I think it makes sense for Jaden, makes sense for PJ, 'cause all reports are he can do it again, 57. And it's just 1 year, and then Kozak would be the odd man out in that situation. But I just think that's their best lineup with Jaden at 65. So I do see PJ running it back at 57. Revenge tour to be one guy basically. But yeah, that's how I see it.
All right.
We'll see who else enters this weight class. Do we want to save the second half for?
Let's make the listeners wait.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna tell.
Hold out on you guys.
Yeah.
Well, you are going to.
This is a big scoop thing because I'll wait to post all the rankings until Monday then.
Yeah, we'll wait.
So you got the real big scoop versus the people who don't listen to FRL and just go to the website for the rankings.
Today's Thursday, right?
Today's
Okay.
Thursday.
All right, so next one's Monday.
I did end the 149 poll.
Which also, as we're talking schedule, just getting ahead of this, our shows next week will be Monday and Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to the NWCA convention in Baltimore.
And I'm going to court.
And Kozak's going to court. Apparently, the police have more of an issue with.
Yeah. Why are you going to court over this, Kozak?
I don't know. That's what the person said I should do. They're like, you can,
Yeah, are you
talk to an
challenging
attorney.
it?
No, I'm not challenging it. I guess
Why don't
I'm
you
just
update
trying to
your
get I'm just
registration?
trying to get the fine lowered. You know what I mean?
What is the okay? So explain to the listeners what's going on.
I got pulled over and expired registration.
And a possession charge.
No, it's just expired. And so I went that that day.
Did you flee?
I am not allowed I'm not allowed to talk about
Can't
this
get all
until
those
after.
particulars.
Yeah. So yeah, they give you different options. You can plead guilty or whatever you can do, and I just said no contest. We'll see. I did just get to talk to the prosecutor, so we're gonna have a friendly conversation. He might prosecute me.
This is what they're prosecuting? This is what they're wasting their time on? What
Listen,
a joke.
this
It
is
goes
my-
back-
This is on Kozak. Nobody goes to court over this. I've been pulled over for expired registration. You have too.
Pulled over. Dude, I've even had they don't even have to pull you over. Like if you park on the side, I had a buddy who was a cop and he's like, hey, pull it in your driveway.
Was this your buddy? Did you send him after me?
No, he's in Virginia.
Yeah.
And he would never. He's like, hey, pull your car in your driveway because if a cop goes by, they can ticket you for having dead tags if you're parked on the side of the road.
But if you're in your driveway, they can't.
And that happened to me once.
Okay.
Well, I got pulled over for it in Austin, and they just warned me and said not get it taken care of. But they actually got you. But
You didn't warn me.
what's your fine going to be lowered to? Like $100 to $50, something like that.
Got mouths to feed.
Yeah.
Also,
You don't have
wouldn't
kids.
you want to plead guilty?
I
Like,
don't
get it
know.
lowered?
I don't know. Well, I'll talk to
that's like the deal.
I'll talk to the prosecutor.
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, what do
He's
you
a
want me
good
to
guy.
do? What do you want me to do? Yeah.
What would you do?
Oh yeah.
You seem extremely guilty in this situation of an
He's
expired
guilty.
I
registration.
paid the fine. I paid the registration. I paid the fine. They said by paying the fine, sometimes they release the ticket cost. So that's what I did.
So you already paid the fine, and you're still going to court?
Though, listen, there's 2 different fines you can pay. So you go in, you get your registration, you say, okay, you have late registration. This is the fine you need to pay. But then there's on top of that, there's the ticket cost, which would be like another $200, $250. So if I can save $200 by talking to
they'll
a
be like, all right,
prosecutor-
you took care of it. You don't.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, do you have to pay a court fee? Sometimes you have to pay like a
I don't know.
court fee.
It's online, so
Probably not.
we'll see.
So there'll be a link?
Yeah, I don't know. You want to join in?
I might
Kozak
tune in.
trial?
I'll probably just do it in the office.
I'll be available.
Yeah.
There's no show Thursday.
Hey, what if I wore a suit and was your lawyer?
Yeah, you can do that.
I don't think you can pretend to be somebody's lawyer. I think that's like a.
Just call me your consigliere. That way I don't have
You can defend yourself, but I don't know if a rando that hasn't like passed the bar can defend somebody else. I don't know.
All right.
I'm not a lawyer
Chat.
myself.
Help
You know
us
what?
out.
You know what gets me
me out.
fired up most about this is not them pulling over Kozak, because for all the things he's done to me, he deserves way worse than that. But the fact that I was in a hit and run and they don't want to do nothing about that.
Yeah.
Nothing. I have to run down every single aspect of this to get them to pursue this. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I got the
Well, it
picture.
sounds like Kozak is bringing this to them. Like most people, I feel like just pay their fine and take it online.
I know, but like, why are they the
Why are they
priority?
pulling- why are they pulling
Why are they
Kozak
worried
over?
about this and not a maniac that just hits people and leaves?
Well, it's because you got to go have a hit and run in Hutto, where the law is.
Oh, was it in Hutto?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
yeah. Well, then
I got pulled
there you
over.
not much going on in Hutto.
I got pulled over Travis County, and they're like, "Yeah, just take care of it. Send me on
go.
my way."
Yeah, what are you doing?
No, this is Williamson County. Different laws.
Different beast up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, what did they say about the 49?
Oh, they said it was pretty good poll. 49 or 36% Sergio Vega, 28% Caleb Henson, 21 Shane Van Ness. Only 15 went with the returning.
That's fair.
Her champ.
15% is kind of a high percentage.
Mm-hmm.
When you consider, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, it's good though. It's just signs of a good weight.
Yeah.
I mean, 15% going up against the next scale. That's pretty good.
Wow, not bad.
I'm gonna give. I did a 57 poll. PJ, Rabadou, Trelli, or someone else. So I'll let that run for a little bit, and I'll update
It's
you.
tough to pick that fourth, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I should have just said the field, right?
Sergio goes 4 for 4, but then loses in his 5th year to the next kill. Can he still be the next kill because he went 4 for 4?
yeah, I'm not really sure.
Okay. Let's talk. You wanted to give your reaction to our friend Ben Askren's retirement.
Holy cow. Incredible evening. Inspirational. Obviously, I thought it couldn't have. I thought the way the match played out, I was like, man, Ben Ben almost was able to like win with just like pure tactics, mentality. Like, I did feel like when he walked out, I could see the emotion on his face, and that had me kind of worried. I saw right away. I was like, dude, he's feeling this moment. Like he's not. And how couldn't you? How couldn't you feel like incredible emotion and gratitude? It's your birthday. It's a year ago you were, knocking on death's door practically. You're in your hometown. You're surrounded by all the kids you coach. Your family's there. Matt's side. Like that's so much. And it was just an electric scene. But I thought when I saw that on his face, I was like, Ben is feeling a lot of emotion right now. But still locked in, great first period, and I did not like the way. I don't know if Bilal even scored in that second period or not, but I hated how he wrestled. I thought, man, he is just wrestling insanely hard right now. Like I didn't know Bilal would be able to like be that physical and hand fight that hard, and that did make me nervous. And then the third period, he just didn't have things he would so easily convert and easily do. He just didn't have it in the exact same way, but it was still so awesome to see. I mean, he fought to the frickin' bitter end to try to win the match. As tired as he was trying to win the entire time. So that aspect of it was awesome and inspirational. When I first heard, I think I talked about this on the show, when they announced, hey, Ben's wrestling, I was like, no, don't, just like immediately, like you guys know, I'm like nervous and like whatever. I was like, don't do this, just because of how much, fear, I guess, and what was going on a year ago. And it's like all I wanted him to do was live. And then, you watch how that plays out, and it's like, well, that's what living is for Ben, and it couldn't have been more perfect. And I'm so glad that he did it. And even though it wasn't like the perfect win or whatever, that's life too. And it was still just as powerful and inspirational, and glad he got to have that moment. And it was great. And I thought Bilal was very classy throughout the entire time and in the dealings with Ben. I had hoped it wouldn't get ugly there, and it didn't. And so that was great too.
Well said. Now, I have a small bone to pick with you over Raph. It was how you worded your tweet concerning Kyle Snyder and Sadulaev.
Okay.
Kyle Snyder's win. I don't disagree that, Kyle was rightful winner, got his hand raised. Mm-hmm. You said he was injured as a result of how Kyle wrestled.
Yes, that's true.
You need to elaborate a little bit for me.
Yeah, Kyle was in perfect position to finish a leg attack, and instead of turning down and giving up the leg attack, Sadulaev chose to test the limits of what his body could actually do, and Kyle's position broke his knee.
Now, you have been pretty staunch. Injury defaults do not count for rankings. Mm-hmm. Do you think Kyle Snyder should still be ranked below Sadulaev?
Well, I do. I have felt that way. And then I watched this organization, this team right here that I'm surrounded by, completely ignore those longstanding tenets when they gave an injury default win and let that count for rankings for the first time in FloWrestling history.
So you agreed with us?
But this is perhaps a bad influence that you're having on me. Well, here's the thing. I'm not talking about a ranking here. I'm just saying this was a win for Kyle Snyder. He was winning this match. And just how it reframed the optics of how I view this matchup, how I view Kyle, how I view Sadulaev. It changed all of that. And regardless of the minutia of the win, how it would change a ranking or not change a ranking, whatever. You do what you want there. But I just think this is a legit win for Kyle. I think he was winning this match. I think his positioning won it. It wasn't the injury. The injury did not make it so he could finish. He won that position, and as a result of winning the position, the injury happened. That's just how I view it.
I don't know if you... Saying he, won the position is crazy, in my opinion.
I don't think it's crazy. I think he had him dead to rights beat, and instead of turning down when your knee's compromised. He didn't, and that's maybe heart of a champion, but knee of a loser in that moment.
Knee of a loser.
He lost the match. Did he win or lose? Whose hand was raised?
He
He got hurt. He got hurt as a result of being out wrestled in that position. He's out wrestled Kyle in many positions over the years, but that was one.
This is also coming from somebody who I always gave Kyle a shot in the rematch, and I felt like I was on an island there saying
I was not. I was very much. I would never pick him to beat him until I saw it happen, and now it changes it.
It does change it, and it does. I'm playing a little bit devil's advocate because it changed it because of how it was leading up to that position as well, where it's Kyle was winning when.
No, he was losing.
Losing.
It was a go ahead. He was down 1.
Yeah. And then obviously, technically, he got the pin.
4-3. Yeah.
But I thought you were way too. What's the word I'm looking for? Dismissive of Sadulaev getting hurt.
I mean, I do think he got hurt, and I do think that's why he got pinned. I think he got pinned because he quit. He's quit, and his last 2 losses, I think. So I don't know. I think it's fine.
And I'm not even saying that I will pick Kyle Snyder or moving forward. I don't know who I'll pick. I might still pick Sadie Cakes.
If Sadulaev turns down and
how much time was left?
There was time, over a minute, I think. If he turns down and gives up the takedown, he's not getting turned. He's down by 1. Sadulaev can go and get it, but in that moment, did he want to go and get it? Was the desperation in that defense kind of a signal that I can't give this up because I know this next minute's not going to be good for me? That's my read.
No doubt, I'm sure he was.
This is
Minute 35 left.
Kyle's finishing that shot. Also, does Kyle really know? I know you're not talking about this, but people were like, how did he celebrate or why did he pin him? He doesn't know what happened. He's just he jumped right on, he's probably visualized that moment, when he gets this and maybe he'll turn down and I could catch him and pin him, and he's just doing that. He's just reacting to that.
Yeah, no problem with him being excited.
Well, that's one of the things that David and I were talking about in Fargo. It's Kyle hasn't celebrated like that since
17.
Since he beat Sadulaev the last time. So it's I think in Kyle's mind, this matchup with Sadulaev feels bigger than a world championship. When he won Worlds and Sadulaev wasn't there, he barely celebrated. Now he did celebrate a little bit last year, beating Nazar Pira and winning a bracket that had Taz in it. But I guess just framing everything, it's Kyle Snyder, this is his Super Bowl almost.
Right.
And is it the same for Sadulaev? Did Sadulaev kind of look at it as, this is Kyle who I beat, and he beat me when it was 9 years ago. This is a fun match at Rat. Does he think about it the same way? I think he probably does moving forward.
Yeah.
He wants to get this match back now, especially if they wrestle this year or, at the Olympics. It's a different rivalry now.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I still think, my opinion, we talked a bit about it last show, but Kyle should still be ranked below Sadulaev. Almost even if you counted this. He just lost to Stephen Buchanan a month ago.
I'm weird on the 2 out of 3 affecting rankings. He lost. But it's I don't know. It's a series.
It's still a data point.
I didn't move him down. I didn't move him down after he lost, but I think it does play into this. Whereas, okay, Kyle Snyder lost to Kaniev and Buchanan in the last few years.
Months.
And Sadulaev beat Kaniev and has won the last 4 against Snyder. So it's I think it plays into that, the big picture.
Winning a series shows you're the better wrestler. Losing in a series shows there's not clear separation. Although you watch it and there's clear separation between Kyle and Steven. Yes.
I think.
But for rankings, when you just look at results, There's not clear separation because he lost to him.
I mean, there's clear separation if you look at everything over the last year, I think.
He shows he's capable of losing to him.
Yeah.
Is that?
I mean, it was kind of a crazy finish, too. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and so was this last one.
That caused it.
And so was Kyle beating Sadulaev.
Yeah, but he kind of smoked him twice and was sort of just
I agree.
controlling
It was clear he lost on a weird call, and then he woke up and was like, okay, well, now I'm going to pummel you because I'm capable.
Yeah.
I'm able to look at that and see. But if you're just looking at results, the guy lost. Mm-hmm. And guess what? If that was a world final, which I don't think that would have happened in a world final, it don't matter.
Yeah, but that's my point. There's no 2 out of 3 in Worlds. Match 1, he won, and that's the end of the Worlds.
True, but if they wrestled like they did in match 2 in the world final, Steve McKinnon's world champ.
Match 2 is where it gets weird at Final X. That always has weird results.
I like the chat. Chuzler says, Nia of a loser. Christian, I don't know if you realized you said that. He said that's getting clipped and all of Russia is going to come after you.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, he lost. Did he win the match? Russia, did he win the match? If he won the match, I'll recant.
All right. Last little onions before we get to questions from our friend, Myles Amine, hired at Stanford.
Yes. Great hire for Stanford. I know they were looking for this replacement for a while, and I think he's going to do a really good job for them. I mean, you think about, we were talking about this, getting coffee, the potential impact for Posada, who not just like, oh, okay, they're both upperweight guys, but no, this is a low leg attacking guy with Myles Amine there who was, made a living off that. So I think it's going to do. And Posada already had a great 6 as a true freshman. Mm-hmm. He's super. And I think Myles is just a good guy to have around your team. Like, he's just good vibes, good energy, great knowledge, great hire, and best of luck to Myles.
All right, before we get to questions from friends, shout out to our friends at Nike Wrestling, AthletePS.com. They have all the best wrestling shoes, shirts, gear. You can outfit your entire team through them. Some nice new Nike Inflict 4s.
Now, are the pink ones for sale now?
I don't think they are yet.
Dang. Check that out. See if you can get them.
I'm going to check.
Kozak could try to buy
The
them.
live look right here. No,
Live look.
I'm not seeing them.
Pull in
Not
Kozak.
yet. So
Just
you got to
click.
stay ready. You got to continue to go to.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You are.
only size 15 and 16. I think they were dropped and sold out.
Wow. Only the big hoofed.
Yeah.
But also, Athlete PS, I don't know if y'all saw yesterday, put out a little teaser.
Ooh.
Wayne Wells?
Wayne Wells.
Yes.
So stay locked on Athlete PS, their socials too, because there's going to be some more stuff coming out.
We should,
and tomorrow
is that on
as well.
YouTube? We should pull that in. Let the people see it.
Okay, I'll pull it in.
We'll pull that in.
All right. What is it?
I don't know. Look at Athlete PS.
Oh, no, just go to
Or
that
torn
corn
by
video.
torn by Natalie Imbruglia.
Let's see what we got going on here. Coming
Trailer.
soon.
There we go.
Trailer.
53 seconds. All right, we're gonna pull this in. G.
We might get copyright strike.
Man,
Don't pull it in.
Don't pull it in.
Don't pull it
pull
in,
it.
but everyone at home, go.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at that.
What if we get struck by our own people? Ouch.
Okay. We ready for questions?
Yes.
All right. Give me
I
one.
doubt they have content ID matching. Just for the record.
I don't know.
Before we get into questions, I'm closing the poll on 157. PJ Duke, probably not too surprisingly, 63%. Landon Robidoux, 27%. Antrell Taylor, 4%. Someone else, 6%.
Okay.
People doubting Trelly.
I mean, I think that's fair. I think PJ dominated him at Big Tens. Landon, I wouldn't say dominated him, but it's just true freshman. You just project a little bit of improvement. So, yeah, some separation. Question time?
Question time. All right. Starting with Slink. Who wins in the Battle of Azerbaijan 65 kilograms? Asgarov or Haji?
Give me Prime Asgarov.
Yeah, I just have a hard time picking against that guy. Although at 65, he never really did much. He did make the Olympic finals.
Yeah.
Okay, just kidding. I was thinking about his 2015 where he lost to Chimizo, and then I forget if he medaled. I just think he's better. I think when he was at his best, I thought in 2012, outside of if Jordan Burroughs wasn't the best wrestler in the world, I thought it was Togrul Asgarov.
Fear the brow.
Yep.
He was so sick.
All right. Next question. Virginia's for FRL. Your most notable coaching change / hire of the offseason.
What would that be?
I'm trying to remember
mean-
what happened in April and
Lehigh, Pat Santoro.
Lehigh is the biggest. That's
pretty
seismic.
huge.
I think that's huge.
were there any other head coach?
But I thought there was one other one that really.
And Barber, Air Force.
Tim Harbor. That surprised me.
Yeah.
I thought there was one more surprising.
Help us out, chat.
Oh, Dresser.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty big.
He's still CEO,
I know, but come on.
and Metcalf is
I don't even know
dead.
what that means. I'd say that's the one that's most notable.
Okay. 205 David says Peyton Hall.
Peyton Hall for sure. Great pickup
Big
for the
name.
Mountaineers.
Okay.
All right.
We'll catch up if there's anything else that stands out, but I think we covered it. Beef and Wrestler. Which college coaches have coached the most Olympic golds?
So Kale's coached Varner and David.
You talking current?
College coaches.
Yeah.
That feels current.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Ryan / Lou Roselli for Kyle Snyder.
KJ, he is technically Michigan, right? Not Cliff Keen.
Why?
He's got to
Who are
be.
you talking about?
KJ, he was in the corner for Kale, wasn't he?
Okay, yeah.
And Jaden never won Olympic gold.
Did John,
I'm just saying he might have been in the corner for some of those.
I guess Eggum's got one with Gable Dan. I don't know who else.
Zeke?
Zeke for
Jordan.
Mark Manning. Yeah, most has
Mark
one.
Manning,
Most
yeah.
have one. I guess Kale's the only current one with two, unless I'm mistaken. Or I feel like if you're on USA staff, it doesn't count because you sort of get all of the ones for a given period of time. You know what I mean? It's kind of like where were they training?
All time, it has to be Gable.
You would think, or
I don't even know if
or in Oklahoma with John or yeah. I'm trying to think of the era when John was coaching. Yeah, I don't know if they got as many Olympic champions as like before, like with
Think about like the 80s and how many he had with like Bannock's and Randy Lewis. Like 84, he got multiple.
yeah.
Gable did.
Yeah. I'm trying to find like a list of just USA Olympic gold medal. I don't like how we got it
Yeah,
sorted
by
here.
ABC
This is
should be
not,
by
I
year.
don't like this at all. But, okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Best shot.
Tremel Harrell. If Kozak gets a spot at 157, we start the year off ranked second because of his wins over Antrell.
I think that'd be second. Yeah.
Who did he lose
Well, no,
at NCAAs?
he lost to Joey Blaze, who's at 65. I would say no. I still think he's behind PJ and Landon.
Well, he'd be behind PJ
Oh yeah. PJ's out.
in the field.
Yeah, good. That's what. Yeah, took me a second. Yeah, I think he would be ahead of Antrell, but that's just me.
Yeah, that feels right. All right. Next
But
question.
Antrell has a win over Landon, which
True.
Tyler does not. But Landon would be higher because he beat Antrell.
And he won NCAAs.
Yes.
Yes. So he would be one. Antrell has to win over the current champ at number one. Tyler does not.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But you would put him 2 and 3 probably, and then the head-to-head would probably give Tyler the bump to 2.
Yeah.
There we go. Just
Okay.
plugged it in.
Sorted it all out. There you go. All right, Tyler Perry. Do you think we'll see Chris Minto wrestle on the senior level? If so, would it be for America or a different country?
I hope I'm not out of turning. Have they said Jamaica for him? Is that rumored at least? I'm pretty sure that was a rumor.
I've heard that rumor.
Okay, you've heard
Florida,
that.
that's not too far from Jamaica.
It's very close.
Is this Sion, the workings of Sion?
Yeah, I think Sion's pulling the strings, as always.
Nebraska is in the other country game, as pretty much all RTCs are now.
Yeah.
But they've got Puerto Rico and
Caleb
Brazil.
Smith.
Yeah.
LJ.
Rajo, yeah.
All right. Next question. Also, Chris Minto. I feel like if he wrestles a little more freestyle, he can be
Yeah.
real
He's
dangerous.
good. Mm-hmm. He wrestled Keegan well.
Yep. Okay. Sip Dit. If you're Luke Lillidahl, what's the answer for Spencer Lee? I know Luke beat Spencer at the Open, but still out wrestled for a majority of the match, and that doesn't seem like the most replicable game plan.
I think you have to be able to attack consistently and fearlessly throughout the match. I think you got to put him under pressure, under stress, and I know shooting is like the worst. You got to be able to get to his legs consistently. I just think spot picking against Spencer's probably not going to work.
I would get crazy strong
Yeah, I just get real strong.
and better at wrestling.
Yeah.
you go.
I just get what I do. I just get lock in and get real good.
I'd make sure that he can't lock his hands when he's on top around my torso or my legs. That's
Yeah.
all I would do, and then he wouldn't be able to turn me.
There you go, Luke. I hope you're listening.
Yep, get real
Actually, he
good.
still probably could.
I mean, I think like the common thought against Spencer is that you got to keep it close late. Obviously, easier said than done. But I feel like Spencer kind of flipped that narrative at Final X, and his second period
That's how he won at the U.S. Open, though.
Right, it is.
Well, sort of. I mean,
It is an
the
odd.
elbow thing made it
odd
make
match.
sense.
Sure.
But like Spencer in the second period at Final X was better. He outscored Luke.
Yeah.
Was in both matches, or at least in the one where he was trailing. So it's like, I don't know if that's like the clear game plan. It's like, oh, you just got to keep it close late. Don't do anything at the front end. But it's like if you don't do anything in the first 3 minutes, you're
gotta
limiting.
stress 'em.
Yeah, you're limiting your opportunities. So yeah, you gotta be able to go with him for. And you can look at like the way Hartunyan overwhelmed him
Yes.
at the beginning. So
Yeah.
all right, next question from Derek. What's your preferred format? Tournament, team duels, pre-scheduled, Final X, RAF?
I mean, I think duel is king. I still feel that way. You can't beat a dual meet where the teams are known and there's like that aspect of it. Like that's the best. I like, for me, just like broadcasting, it's cool to know the matchups like a Final X or a RAF, like preparing for that. It's easy to build that hype. So I'd say duels, pre-scheduled, then a tournament. But, I mean, who doesn't love the NCAA tournament? Who doesn't love the Big Ten tournament?
Well, what I was going to say is because if it's pre-scheduled, I 100% agree, duel, number one, the best product. But I enjoy finals more because there's more at stake oftentimes than predetermined. I agree with you that predetermined is king, but if it was like, give me the tournament and then have the finals like the next day or something like that, that would be like marquee, but
Yeah.
it's nice to have that, something on the line.
Well, I think nothing beat like the NCAA tournament it's so magical, and part of it is like you have the whole season setting it up. You have all the storylines culminating in this incredible weekend where you see just the craziness play out. And I know as a casual fan, like that's not easy for people, to follow. But as a wrestling fan, it's like that. It makes the magic of the NCAA tournament because you have everything. You have all of it.
And how much it means.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Because there's so much on the line for your legacy on NCAAs. It's the pinnacle of folk style wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have a pinnacle at this point of the sport in a predetermined format.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Another fun question from our friend Tyler Perry. After that close match with Hartunyan, do you think that affects Davino's decision, possibly dropping down to 57 for 2028?
I don't think that would affect it. I don't think there's anything that would make Ben think I'm not going to be good at 57 kilograms, right? I don't think so anyway.
I don't think this was the straw that broke camel's
Yeah.
back. I think he was probably already planning on going, this is my best weight.
Yeah. So I think that's just the logical move for Ben. So no, but it's probably more momentum in that direction maybe, but I don't think it's changing it.
Okay. Next question from Virginia's for FRL. USA wins 2 gold, 2 silver, and 1 bronze at Worlds this year. Who wins what, and are you happy with it?
5 medals. So 2 gold.
Spencer,
Kyle.
Dake, or Snyder?
I'd say Snyder's more likely than Dake.
Yeah.
More than, we'll say,
Trent might be.
Trent and Dake
Levi.
silver, and then 1 bronze. I would be disappointed in this, I think. With 5 medals, I feel like we're going to get more than 5 medals. I feel like we should get more than 5 medals. Because I believe Spencer, Kyle Snyder, Kyle Dake, Levi Haynes, and Trent they're medalists.
Mm-hmm.
Those got to be
It's a
medalists.
disappointment if they don't medal.
And then I have half the team left,
Yeah.
right?
Who are all title
are good.
not title contenders, medal contenders.
Marcus
Marcus Blaze,
Zane Rutherford.
65. I mean, Zane Rutherford,
is a world champion.
yes. I just think we should. So I think 2 gold, that might be right.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be that would be good. Two goals is going to be good. I know we got 3 last year, but I think more than 5 medals though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think with 5, you're
Who's
like.
beating Levi Haynes though?
Yeah. Yeah, whoever Russia sends and Cody are probably your best bets, unless Kugi drops back down. But I think with 5, you're like, okay,
Fine.
Yeah, but then you expect more.
It's not a disaster. 5's not a disaster, but it's.
I feel like less than 5, you're like, oh,
that's bad.
bad. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Another Virginia's for FRL. Who's a tougher matchup at 97 for Trent, Aaron Brooks, or Kyle Snyder?
I feel like the more interesting question is who's a tougher matchup for Snyder, Trent or AB? Because that's the pecking order, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if it's...
I mean, we know the Trent-Aaron Brooks dynamic. How many times have we seen that match?
Mm-hmm. A lot.
True, but since then, Aaron, not wrestling, Trent, world champion.
Yeah, have we seen it in freestyle ever?
I'm pretty sure we have.
And my thing is, peak Aaron Brooks, he's probably my pick to make the team.
You got high on that
I
one.
know. Cracked a little bit.
Freaking Soprano JD.
Unless Kyle goes on a great run and once again beats Sadulaev and dominates the rest of the field. But I'm going to have this huge question mark around Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
How much has he been training? How seriously has he been training? How much will that layoff affect him? I assume he's still been training, but there's a difference when you're on the shelf for 2 years working out versus, hey, I'm trying to be the best in the world in a couple months.
Okay, they wrestled in freestyle juniors 2017. Aaron Brooks won 13-3.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Aaron Brooks still probably is, really, 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 really good at wrestling.
Yeah. He'd be I don't know if he beats Kyle, but I think he's the biggest threat for Kyle right now.
Beat David Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
Kept him off the Olympic team. Don't forget that.
I don't.
All right.
Beat Zahid the year before Zahid went on crazy dominant run.
Michael Scarn.
You remember that match?
The single pull? I remember.
Oh, man.
All right, next question.
It had to happen to get David to Oklahoma State.
That's
though.
right.
Sorry, Zahid. But it worked. See, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Only because you lost that match, didn't make the Olympic team, is why you were such a dominant world champion.
Yes.
Okay. Next question from
Butterfly
Michael
effect.
Scarn. Loved your 8 weight classes for World's Olympics. Only person I can think of is Snyder at 205 as opposed to 213 change at 97 kilograms. Would that be feasible for him?
Yes. I'm just saying that. But also, yes. He just has to get a little smaller. He could do it.
Yeah, that boy lifting weights. Sorry, Kyle. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to hit the
You know
treadmill a
what?
little bit.
Yeah. Just get down to 2% milk, and yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll get you down.
We'll get you down. Just give me a call if you have any issues at all.
All right. Jake Heinrich. Fellas, each of you, please give the 3 unstoppable moves by American wrestlers at their peak that come into your head first. Spencer Tilt, Gable Snapdown, etc. Repeats aloud, but I claim Jimmy Sheptock headlock. Bonus. CP, did Tony get killed, and if so, by whom?
We'll start with the bonus.
Bonus first.
Yes, Tony was killed in the final scene of The Sopranos. And could have been the Atwell Avenue boys. Lou DiMaggio. No, I think probably New York. Got their revenge after sort of settling things for a moment, but they weren't going to let him kill Phil and get away with it. So that's my thought. I mean, but the idea that Butchie would just be cool with everything, I don't know. So I think he probably got killed, but it's open to interpretation. A lot of fun YouTube videos about it. Okay. The 3 unstoppable moves by American wrestlers.
Come into your head first.
Jordan Bros plus double.
Yep, that's my first.
Well, that's messed up. That was mine.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Kale's pick
Yeah.
was really nice.
John Smith low single.
Yeah, that's the one. That is like the unstoppable move.
It's funny because, like, I've watched John Smith, but just on YouTube, whatever, decades after he wrestled. And so it's like funny because, like, oh, yeah, that comes into my mind, but it's like, I never saw it live. You know,
Yeah.
That's how iconic it is.
Yep.
All right, next question.
Not thinking of like college too, like Metcalf, high C, Marinelli post high C. I'm just thinking of like signature moves. That
Yeah, I'm just trying to
like
think
every
of
match.
Yeah, who had signature moves?
Not even maybe like Mako foot sweep is a famous one. Then there were guys that had some like Jason Wolf Win Dixie, but it's not like I feel like he wasn't gonna hit that like in every match. Like
Yeah.
Marinelli was gonna hit his post high crotch.
Yeah.
Could you stop it?
I wonder if the Mako foot sweep came into Spade's mind first.
Oh,
before
wow.
anything else.
Came into his foot first. He wasn't thinking about
I feel like every time Andrew Space sees a light, he probably thinks about Steve. He just looks up. He's like, Steve, is that you?
Yeah.
Help me out this time, Steve.
All right, actual cannibal.
Mason's got his carry.
Yeah. All right, I believe I saw the cannibal in Fargo, out in the wild. And he asks us, what do y'all know about Ned Kaufman? Greco-only guy that dominated Fargo. His dad says every D1 program in the country is blowing up his phone, even though he only does Greco. Is this true, or is his dad just one of those guys a liar?
You know, I don't know if he's a liar. I would be surprised if a guy that only wrestles Greco is getting blown up by the D1 programs. I just don't think
Now, is he saying every D1 program that wrestles Greco?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe so.
Could be an interpretation problem.
Could be an interpretation
are
issue
there
here.
any D1 programs that have like straight up Greco and not just like RTCs?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
So I just think there's not going to be. I just wanted to answer this question just because I think broadly, college coaches would not recruit a pure Greco guy. Of course, there's many great NCAA folk style wrestlers who had great Greco accolades over the years, but they
also wrestled freestyle.
They also wrestled freestyle, and most importantly, they wrestled folk style,
Yeah.
and that's what NCAA wrestling is. So I just don't think someone that only does Greco is gonna be getting those kind of looks because you don't do the sport.
Yeah, it sounded like Doan. A lot of like the guys that were planning on going to Northern Michigan, like Doan kind of opened up their doors.
Shout out Jason Christensen.
So that's what just seemed like there was going to be the natural like migration, the natural Greco migration. All right, Master Santiago, who is the U.S. 61 kilogram wrestler that would give Spencer the most trouble if they dropped to 57?
Oh, no. Beat him.
He's not a U.S.
Oh, sorry.
I would say,
That can realistically drop to 657?
yeah, because like if you say Aaron Seidel, you're crazy.
Like Davino?
Here's the other thought on Jax Forrest. If we can all bring it back to
That's why I said realistically make 57.
but I want to bring it back to something else. The whole idea was Jax, he won't be able to, he's got to be 65. Has he maybe not grown the way they thought? And is he more settled at 61? And maybe on Olympic years, is he a go down guy?
That's wild.
I mean,
He's kind of, I don't want to say been the same size. Because if you look at the photos from him, the Olympic trials in 24, he looks noticeably smaller.
yeah. But he was wrestling at a smaller weight too, right?
Yes.
So like, I don't know. I'm not.
They say he doesn't cut that much.
That's what they say.
It seems like he kind of cuts a normal amount, though.
I think it's like a very normal to not much cut.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Like, I don't know if he's been above 145 like ever. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
That's what I was told. So yeah, so my answer would be Jax Forrest.
Would love it. All right. I think we found Space Burner here. Detroit style pizza is number 1.
Zero chance.
Mm.
If you could make any NCAA All-Star match, what would it be? Can include wrestlers a weight class apart.
Bo Jax? Would that be yours?
Jax.
I want to see it a couple of years from now. I think
You want to marry?
I want the build up of like they both win NCAA titles.
Yep.
You get your like Dake Taylor moment almost.
I want to see. What would I want to see?
Did we talk about that on the
A
show?
lot of it's intra-squad. Like, I want to see PJ Duke versus Mitchell Messenbrink.
just want to see Penn State's wrestle-offs.
Penn State's wrestle-offs, or just like PJ versus
Penn
Mitchell.
State's Olympic spot wrestle offs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who could anyone go up at? No, Barr is so good. Could Josh Barr win heavyweight?
Dude, this year, maybe.
He's not very big, but man, he's
Not very
so
big.
good.
Him against somebody like Kobe Merrill. What does that match look like?
Oh my gosh. Well, that's not good. He's too big
You think Kobe's too big?
for Barr. Yeah,
I don't know.
he beat one Merrill, beaten both. That's a different.
Yeah.
Talk about a different beast. That guy is a unit.
Yeah.
Who I want to see.
Talk about Josh Barr, Kobe Merrill, All Star. What?
That'd be great. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm going Jax Forrest versus a 500 level 165 pounder, 174,
Okay.
something like that,
I don't think so. 500, all the 500 level. Yeah, maybe.
right? How high can Jax Forrest go against
I don't
let's
know.
say non-NCAA qualifier but winning matches at
I mean, is he a ball and chain tilt a 65 pounder?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Next.
I just want to put it out here. Hold on, I gotta share this screen real quick. One of my kids that was in my youth group, like 15 years ago, well, I guess 13 years ago, sent me this picture.
What?
Said I'm
On the
famous
Fast
now.
channel?
On the Fast channel.
Let's go.
I asked
got the
him
Fast channel
where it was.
Right above the graduation
I'm not sure
card.
where this is.
It looks like a drugstore.
It's
Yeah.
some kind of drugstore. I think he lives in Pennsylvania now, so
Wrestling country, baby.
it could make sense. But shout out Ben Shootram.
That's today, right?
Yeah,
That's what you're wearing right now.
this is right now.
This is crazy.
This is Inception.
The Prime Takeover is, we don't even know this is Prime. This
Yeah.
could be the Flow Sports app for all we know.
Yeah,
But it's a guess.
and I think
dang.
Or
it's
YouTube.
Yeah.
it could be. Yeah.
Oh,
This-
I set an alarm for 10:29 because I want to.
Speaking
we
of,
want to honor our Fast channel.
We want to honor the Fast Channel viewers because at 10:30 we're gonna switch over to
Ole Miss versus
UConn
UConn women's
Basket-
basketball.
we don't
women's
want
basketball game.
We don't want those fans.
And we know
upset.
we don't want you to watch that, and you're gonna watch that maybe right now at 10:30. So we want to thank you guys for watching that. But we're
Keep this open, but just in a separate device.
Wait,
open
Greg's
up.
playing the music. Greg's playing the music.
he's playing the music. That's not what I meant, Greg. Greg, I'm saying goodbye to a segment.
stopped
of our
playing the
viewers.
music.
He stopped the music. Greg, and listen, Greg's been out of control, and so thank you to the
That
fast
is
viewers.
true.
You can watch on YouTube. For the first time, we have I'm not in this league, but I oversee it. I'm involved. They have a map
We
tap
got to
league.
talk about this, Greg.
We got to talk about it. Greg he's I've told you guys. Now, he said he wanted me to correct the record. He's not a flat earther. He's actually a juggalo, and there's a lot of overlap there.
Oh, my homies.
But yeah, he's not a flat earther. This is Greg. If he pulls
Greg,
this in,
Greg, pull this
if you
in.
pull it in, it's on your own volition, Greg. Okay? Is he going to pull it in? We'll see. There he is. That's Greg. He doesn't look like this now. But anyways, Greg, he cheated in this map tap game, which is a total honor system. You could cheat every time and get a 100% score. And he got called out by it, and Kozak contacted outside arbitration, which may be sitting at this table, and they said, hey, if he does it again, he's out of the league. So that's our producer for this show. So the fact that he played the song early should not surprise anyone. We should actually be thanking him that his deviance didn't go beyond that. But yeah, so that's the long and short of it, and we hope that Greg learns from it. He thanked the council for their decision, so this may be the wake-up call he needed. Yeah. We don't know.
Greg is just in my ear begging for us to go back to questions. So
is he?
Yeah.
Well, don't cheat. Don't cheat. And that's another part of your punishment. Since you're part of your probation, you get publicly shamed for
In
cheating.
Greg's defense, he admitted to this. He came forth with it.
He didn't, but he did not come forth saying, "Guys, I messed up." He came forth like, "Hey, I did this," and then they're like, "Wait, that's actually just straight up cheating." He's like, "Well."
He's trying to say it was Tyler's fault.
Yeah, and that's the lack. Greg, don't go down this road. If you start blaming Tyler, your probation is part of. What's it called? The
Court of Arbitration.
No, what do they have to do? Like when Johnny Sack had to admit basically that the mob existed. Like, I forget the.
I'm not sure.
Dang it! It's like a legal term.
It'll come to you.
It'll come to me.
All right, crosshairs. Do you think there's any chance we see David Taylor on a RAF card?
I don't think there's a chance of that. I mean, or any match. I think he's done wrestling.
Yeah.
And he's busy, and he's not hurting for money.
Yeah. And also, the moment that he had, I know it was in Albania, but beating Gasimpur the way he did, it was pretty cool. Which I guess he could have another moment, but
Didn't take his shoes off.
he didn't. All right, next question from Bobby Keble. Any word on who accepted their spots for U23s? I only saw Bo and Kobe Merrill have accepted.
Allocution.
Okay.
Allocution. As a part of your allocution, Greg, you have to admit that it's not Tyler's fault that he mentioned the country, and then you immediately Googled it and found out where it was to help your mat tap. You want to know what I Googled to find that out? I said, what Johnny Sack court? But it got me the answer.
Google. AI is smart.
AI smart.
Spades in the chat, he said, is what Johnny Sack had to do. So there you go.
Yeah.
Allocution. We do have a super chat that just came in from
I don't know about the U23 team. We were supposed to see that. Didn't they announce it, or wasn't it like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's Luke.
Because Bard didn't. Was it Rodemaker
Yeah,
that they gave the 97 spot?
and they gave
Okay.
Singleton,
Yeah, somebody, I think,
Jordan Williams.
Oh, but then people
Somebody
had
put
a time to accept. I can't remember.
this is the,
No.
this is not it.
It's not gonna be Duke, is
What's
it?
going on? Oh, this is old. This is old news.
Come on, dog.
I'm sorry, guys.
Get off of that.
The internet got me.
Let's move off.
Okay,
Next question.
Let's move off. We got a super chat. Is our next question from Zay Spade, 1 foot long. Is Joey Blades going up to 174? Seen multiple rumors that says he is. And if he does, how do you guys think he performs at 174?
I think he'd do well. I think he should hold his horses and see what weight Mitchell Messenbrink goes, and not go that weight. That would be my professional advice to any wrestler, actually. If you cannot be in Mitchell Messenbrink's weight, you should consider that weight.
Say that's sound legal advice.
It's sound legal advice, yes, too.
Okay, I got a few more questions. Does Kozak have any inside information on which foreign wrestlers to watch out for at U17, U20 Worlds? Who are the biggest threats? I haven't looked into it yet.
U17s is hard because it's the debut for a lot of
Yeah.
international wrestlers.
usually I'll look into U20s, and primarily it's Russia. That's who we're looking at. So usually I'll watch like the finals from U20 Russian nationals, but I haven't done that yet. So
Russian national senior coming up
in 1 week. So I'll get back to you guys. Sipped it. How does Ridge's performance at the ranking series tournament affect how you think about Zane's chances at Worlds?
It didn't change much for me because I thought Ridge was really good internationally. I know Zane's really good. Zane looks good every time out. It's just for another data point that, like, yeah, we're actually pretty decent at 70. Ridge is good. Caleb Henson's really good. And I think Zane's got a chance to win. I think he's a good shot to medal. And I feel good about it all around.
Next question from Joe Gergente. Off topic, but reminiscing. Grundy had so many great wrestlers. Do you recall if any ever went to Virginia Tech or succeeded at the Division I level elsewhere? I do not.
Only one I remember is Scott Justice, who was a top seed for Virginia Tech and DNP'd, unfortunately. That happens. That happens sometimes. But that was all I really remember. I remember kids that, went up against Gap guys and stuff like that, or that were beasts.
Is Grundy small school?
Okay, so interesting, a lot of Grundy talk. Grundy is no more. It's now going to be it's called like Southern Gap, I think. It's like consolidating two schools. So they're going to be they're not going to be the small school anymore. They were AA when it was single, double, triple. And then they were small school for a while, but now it's different.
Jason
A lot
Bryant
of
said,
small school powerhouses sometimes don't produce the national
It's
talent
tough,
like
yeah.
the big schools.
Jason Bryant tied Prater,
Tide Prater.
round of 12 in 2005. There you go. All right, 2 more questions. And this is not a question, so only one more from Ilson. No question, just come to next raft event in Georgia. Restaurant and Georgian food is on me.
Man, honestly, just looking at the B-roll of Tbilisi, it looked amazing. I really would love to go to Georgia sometime. So thank you, Ilson.
We're going to hold you to this.
We're going to hold you to this. And, yeah, please.
All right. I believe the final question. I don't know if can you answer
This, but no. So this is okay. We don't have to answer every question that we ask here.
Okay.
But ask it.
Bobby Keble, what year had the best 10 NCAA champions?
This would be a fun. It's July. JD, I think this would be a fun one. Now I can't go. We can't go back that far, and have meaningful discussion. But we could look back the last 20 years, maybe 15.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Let's have some fun with this one at some point. I think it'd be worthwhile. Maybe after we finish the last 5 weights, we start figuring out which year had the best 10 NCAA champs.
Okay. I don't hate it.
All right.
Good idea. Thank you, Bobby.
And that's
Anything else?
That's all the questions we got.
Greg-
17 Worlds, we should say, starts next week.
I think it's maybe even Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
Cool. Greg, you may play the music while we look at schedules.
Watch U17 Worlds. It starts July 27th. That's Anna's birthday. That's a Monday.
Happy birthday, Anna.
Mhm.
It'll be a big blowout, big rager.
Oh, for sure.
The Kozaks.
Mhm.
Ellie's pumped. All right. Thank you guys so much. It was great to be back. We're going to be back on Monday. You can watch us on YouTube and Facebook and the Amazon Prime Fast channel. Thank you to our friends at Nike Wrestling for supporting us and supporting wrestling. Love what they're doing. Check out their Wayne Wells trailer. We'll be back on Monday. Have a great, great weekend. Stay cool, kids. See you next time.